guys, hey, um, I'm not even going to bother by telling you what recovery day this is, because honestly, this is Sunday, uh, it's 2.5 weeks, about almost 2.5 weeks, since surgery, so I made a video last week. Went to go edit it earlier this week so it could get posted. And somehow, in the midst of one of my medicated states, was ready to go over the footage to check my editing from off of CapCut, to come to find out that sometime between that point and before, I deleted the footage. All of the footage. Every last piece. And the thing about it is, not only did I delete it, I permanently deleted it. You know how it goes into this 30-day file? You got 30 days to come back to it? No. My medically high ass deleted everything. Every damn thing. It went over how I was feeling, how I was recovering, the follow-up appointment with my primary. It went over me taking the bandage off, and that little vacuum pump thing. That thing had died the day before I was supposed to take it off, and so I wound up detaching it. Lo and behold, it was like a suction thing that was keeping the sponge with the cling wrap compressed. I disassembled that because I was like, fuck it, it's dead. I'm not carrying this bitch around with me no more, right? Right. So I disassemble it. I hear a little psst when I do it. I'm not thinking nothing of it. And something said to look down. And I was like, what the hell is protruding from my stomach? The sponge inflated. All of a sudden, I was just like, well, damn. I was going to take it off. I was like, well, it's inflated. I might as well take it off. I was like, no, they said Friday. This was like Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. I'll wait a couple more hours. And I took it off the next morning, mid-morning, whenever I woke up. Because, like, the religious drug schedule that week was such a pain in the neck. It was like every time I get into a good sleep, I wind myself down, the alarm goes off, because I had multiple alarms set to wake up for the drugs and these shots, because I gotta take I can't think of the name, but they're shots to prevent blood clots. I gotta take them twice a day, so I had multiple alarms going off. Multiple alarms. And I tell you, after that first week of taking those shots, I was like, Lord, I could not be diabetic. I could not. It was so annoying. Like, I was already giving myself a shot once a week. The methotrexate. And that was enough for me. Every day, twice a day, and then still got to do the methotrexate. I was so over it. I was like, I can't be. I was a type 2 diabetic. I could not. I'm over it. Ooh, what else happened? I had been battling with because I did take. They had given me Oxy for pain. They gave me a couple of pills. And I would only use them. I know they said don't overdo things, but I was doing things that I didn't think was me overdoing things. You know, I took a shower and I was worn the hell out, and I was achy in my back. I was like, this is not right. So I took the regular medication. I waited an hour. It still was not working. But guess what did work? A migraine worked its way up. So I was like, all right, I'm going to just take this Oxy just so I could relax, just so I could get some sleep so that my muscles, muscles can relax. And I could get a piece of nap in before the next alarm goes off. You know what I mean? So I was doing that. Like, I was relearning to sleep comfortably again, because when I took the bandaging off, I seen like how well it healed up their top. And it's a gnarly cut pattern. I'll give it that, because it comes down. It's about like this much above my belly button, and then it shoots around my belly button very thinly, that goes down towards my pelvic bone. Wild. It is wild. I believe I'm still swollen, because, oh gosh, it just feels weird. There's like little hard parts. I guess that's where the stitches and they mending together and trying to do this inwardly thing. What had happened? 3 days after taking the gauze off, I was worried about the very bottom of my incision, like down past my belly button, because I was sleeping on my side, and because I get tired sleeping on my back. I got tired sleeping on my back because I always mess with my neck, because I'm actually a side/belly sleeper. But I was being very, very cautious when I sleep, and I would turn myself, be very, very cautious. But it wasn't open, but it was oozy. Like it was seeping clear liquid, or clear with a slightly pink tinge to it. So I would just be like extra careful. I hope it would just heal itself in time. But it was never a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like once, maybe twice a day, I would be like, "Oop, oh, my stomach feel wet." And then, like I said, it's not a lot, but my air conditioner on, so it was just like, yeah, you could feel the coolness, you know. And it wound up, you touch it, and it's like fluid. Okay, so I wound up getting I wound up getting these bandages here. These band-aids. I don't know if I wasn't supposed to do that or what have you, but I got tired of it, and I really wanted this thing to heal, because regular band-aids weren't getting it. Regular band-aids with a little gauze helped a bit, but they weren't sturdy enough, so I went and got those. And I gotta clean them damn blades. I'm looking at my ceiling fan. My ceiling fan blades look horrible. I'm surprised I'm not having a full-on allergy fit. Well, I'll get one of the boys to get up there and wipe them down when I'm not in here. How come I don't pay that? Oh, because the fan normally be on. I don't be paying attention to stuff. I haven't paid attention to really too much of anything. I'm just starting to get back to like myself. I was sleeping a lot. But anyhow, I used those band-aids. I used two. The first one I kept on for 48 hours. The other one I kept on for 24. And like we're good and sealed up. Everything is all good. There's no leakage, no seepage, nothing like that. I'm thoroughly happy and thoroughly satisfied. I do know I still do get like exerted. I went out to hook and reel with my daughter last weekend, and just sitting around and I don't know, it's like what was wrong with my back, because like I was able to sit back and kind of relax, uh but like I guess sitting uncushioned for too long threw my back out of whack, and then I just wasn't feeling too good after a while. So I had to come home, and like I didn't take an oxy then. I took one of my gummies. Relaxed out real nice, went right to sleep. Um, Other than that, now, like I said, now I'm up more. Um, I've actually cooked a little bit for the house. Well, I've cooked once for the house, but once and a half for the house. But I cook little tiny stuff for myself, things that only take like like 5 to 10 minutes to make, and I can sit in between time, so I don't overdo it. I really am still trying to get as much rest as possible, and still keep my fluids up. Hold on, let's see. Speaking of keeping my fluids up, I oh, I did overdo it. Where I definitely needed oxy. I called myself. I'm so mad. I found out the day after, no, 2 days after my primary follow up from surgery visit, that my Rite Aid closed, and it was sending all my prescriptions further away from me to an Acme Save-On. I was so heated because it's that much farther away from my house. And I called them to find out what was going on and if they have delivery. They asked about something $7.99 for delivery. I was like, $7.99? Jeez, that's an Uber ride. For Christ's sakes. Well, it was probably a little bit more than that. It was a little bit more than that. Wound up bitching about $7.99 to catch an Uber up there and back home. Wound up doing something I didn't want to do. Shop, because Acme is hella expensive. But I had to get my prescription, so here we are. So like I said, it's Sunday. I am not trying to go all the way up to that Acme every time I need to get a prescription. I'm want to go and see if the Walgreens that's near me, if I could switch my prescriptions over there, because I'm not going to another daggone Rite Aid. There is another Rite Aid not too far from me. I don't know why they didn't just switch it there, unless they're closing. But I'm like, forget about it. I'm done with Rite Aids. Thoroughly done. I'm gonna see about the Walgreens though. And I mean, I've had people suggest CVS, but I'm like, CVS is even further than all the Rite Aids and the Acme. I am not having it. Ugh. So, short-term disability flagged me, so I don't know if I'm ever going to get some money. I don't know. I haven't heard back from them yet. Not an email, nothing. I gave them all the paperwork that they needed. They wanted medications, doctors, hospitals, pharmacies, etc. And mind you, I sent this in before I even knew that Rite Aid had, yeah, I mean. So that's probably a goose chase for them, for the short-term disability people. But other than that, I am so bored. I wish I had a car. I'm at the point where I would be able to drive. I'm tired of being in the house. Little bit of me, little small bit, little tiny pinch of me misses work. A little tiny pinch. From what I'm hearing, at least from one side I work, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get day shift. No, a person got fired, another one was gone right before I left. They hired somebody else. It's a dude, and I'm like, why not give the dude, when I come back, the overnight shift, and I can get the mid shift? You know what I mean? Like, shh. But I don't know. I'm still at the point in my life where I'm like, security is temporary anyhow. Starting this week starts the week of getting back to my coursework, getting back on track, working on studying the driver's manual, because I can't with these sites and stuff like that anymore. I just feel like there's better things out there, greater things out there for me. Besides sitting behind some desk staring at a screen, further ruining my vision, further than what lupus is deteriorating it to. I don't know. But that is the health update in a nutshell. So far so good. I mean, good spirits. My kids, my family have been absolutely amazing. I'm so glad to have them in my corner. You know, they've been very sweet, very caring. As they should. But, it just still felt good. For them to come together, do what they needed to do. There was no arguments amongst the kids, nothing like that. It was such a blessing because I cannot even. At that point, I was way too to deal with any of that. So I would show you my flowers. My friends had sent me. But it's, like I said, it's been a while. It was in the other video. I'm so angry. But very beautiful. I woke up one morning to a bouquet of flowers. They're sitting on my dresser now. They're starting to wilt, but it's still very beautiful. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know when's the next video that's going up. But I will definitely keep you posted about my progression back to normalcy. Like, I feel good, but I know I'm not 100. So we'll get there. But till then, I wish you all the best. Much love. Peace and blessings. Love each other. Until I talk to you later. Bye.